Yo, 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 it's Market Marks Tarot. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Okay, that's good. I passed the assignments. Now I have my test to do. Oh, nice. Good. Congrats. Congratulations. Woohoo. Go, Jessica. Cool. We'll see about that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. But I have to put you to the test first. We'll see. My day was good. I was with my nephew all day. All day we went for a motorcycle ride today because the weather was good. I went on my motorcycle. He went on his. We went for a drive to my mom and dad's to go eat lunch. It was nice. We had a good day. Then we just finished watching my other nephew's volleyball tournament. It's been a good day. Always been good. All is good in the hood. Make some room here. Good to go. No, I didn't go live last night. I was too I was busy. I spent time with my nephew because he's here by himself. So him and I hung out all night, played pool and stuff, and chilled. Last night I took the night off. Me and my nephew watched a basketball game, and we just chilled. My sister comes back tomorrow, so got to take my nephew to school tomorrow, and then go pick up my sister and my other nephew at the airport tomorrow afternoon. I'll be on late tomorrow. I'll be free of all my duties. I'll be free of all my duties. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good time. Late, like 10, 11 o'clock my time. Tomorrow I'll be on late, late. Because tomorrow I have nothing to do tomorrow night. Nothing's on. My sister comes back so she can take care of her and kids, and I'll be chilling. I can actually go late and chill out. Hey Ninja, get your ass back over to Stars. Is it over yet? Is Stars thing over yet? Is that why you're here? I just came from over there. I was listening for a while. Yeah, it's finished. No, it's not finished. Still on. Yeah, it's still on. Yeah, I was watching it for a few minutes. I know you're goofy. Gotta go moderate back over there. Yeah, I showed my face over there. I always do. I always say hi to everybody over there in the beginning. I listen for a few minutes and then I was eating my dinner, listening to it. I was glad I didn't see Weirdo over there. So that was good. Weirdo wasn't there today. Apparently she's sick, poor thing. It's called fucking karma. Surprised she's not over here. I'm surprised she doesn't have Amanda as one of her mods. Here's that chick that was in my room the other day. Hey Paris, how you doing? You alright, sweetheart? How you been? I had tacos tonight. My nephew said that he wanted to have things that nobody else in the family eats a lot of. So we did that these past couple days. My sister doesn't like tacos, and my youngest nephew is not really a fan of it. But me and my nephew, we was like, "What we gonna have tonight?" He's like, "I want tacos." I'm like, "Yeah, sounds good to me." I went down to the store, got the tacos, got the meat, got some. He likes beans in his, like little small black beans, and cheese and mayonnaise. So I I put mushrooms and onions in mine and cheese. We guys don't like salsa and all that type of shit. We put mayonnaise in ours. Some people think we're weird. And we use like the nacho cheese tacos. They taste so good. We do shit different over here. Mm, This this chick in here, she's kind of weird. I knew one thing. There's always some weirdos around. Oh my god, I knew it. I'm doing good, Paris. All's good. I've been taking care of my nephew since Thursday. My sister and my youngest nephew went away to a volleyball tournament in Boston. My other nephew, that's where you are, Paris. He says he definitely doesn't want to be there. He would definitely not live there because it's too cold. So he says, thank God he's only going to college there. He was like, it's too damn cold. Yeah, Palo Santo incense spray, the actual wood stick itself. The scent alone is good for you. It clears the energy and makes everything better. See, I got the actual bottle of the spray. I got the spray, I got the incense, and I got the cones, the little cone incense. I got those, and I got the actual piece of wood that you burn. I pretty much got all of it. Yeah, the wood sticks, yeah. Wood sticks are the best. Yes, the wood sticks are good. That's the one I have in the back here. I got that one. This weekend was good. All positive things happened this weekend. I spoke to one of my cousins that own one of my cousins own one of the biggest computer places here in Bermuda. And I got this chair from him, like this gaming chair from him. And I told him I want to get another one because my nephew wants this one, and I'm going to get a better one for myself. I mean, this one's nice, but I want to get like a different one. I want to get like the seat on the bottom. I want to get like a flat, higher seat so I can get a little bit higher because I'm actually lower than before. So I don't really like it too much. I want to get a different one. So I told him to order me one. It was weird because I was doing my grocery shopping. Yesterday I picked up my nephew from his practice. Me and him went to go get lunch. When we came outside of the grocery store, we saw my cousin and I went to go speak to him. So I was like, oh, perfect. You're the man I want to see. I told him, look, order me one. So he says by the end of March, I should have it. Get myself a different chair. This one's nice, but it's nice for my back. My back feels really good. It's got like this round, like half moon cushion thing, and it's pushing my back out. It's making me feel better when I sit down. But he says there's another one that he could bring in for me that's a little better. It's got more cushion. So I told him I want to get a little more cushion. More cushion for the pushing. More cushion for the pushing. So we shall see. Otherwise, that. So I can wait another month. Why? But this thing's like extra big for some reason. So annoying. Okay, that's better. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that's better. Cool. That's more better. Mm-hmm. If anybody wants a Oracle card message, I'll give you one, or a love card, whatever you want. Hey, Milk Tea, I'm doing great, thanks. How are you? Hey Virgo, sweetie, how you doing? Oh, it's good. I was just saying I had a good weekend. Everything was positive. Everything fell into place. Mhm. Should I bring down those other cards too? Shit. Yeah, sure. I'm actually going to use my animal cards, my animal oracle cards. All right, Jessica. All right, Jessica, you got the wolf card, and this says loyal, alert, playful. You are being guided to lead by example. Be kind, compassionate, and have unconditional love toward yourself and others. Access your inner brilliance, utilize an infinite power, and break free from any limiting paradigms, and begin to walk your new path. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, I was all tongue twisted there for a second. All right, milk tea. Let's see what we got for you. Absolutely. All right, milk tea. All right, milk tea. You got the sheep. Compassionate, gentle, youthful. You are being guided to have gratitude for all that is in your life. Begin today to walk your new path, remove any unproductive relationships, and connect with your authentic self. You are a kind and compassionate person who shines brightly. There you go, milk tea. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got for you, Virgo love. Yes. I'm psychic on Sundays. Caught me at the right time. You're welcome. Anytime. All right. Virgo. I just like to say it, that's all. I like to be a pain in the ass. Okay, Virgo, you got the horse. Freedom, elegance, and strength. You are being guided to break free from the chaos and confusion of life. Take action and expand into your new journey, creating balance of the mind, body, and soul. There are new and exciting opportunities awaiting for you. All you must do is take the first steps towards them. Bang. I like that. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Paris, would you like a card? All right, Paris, you got the rabbit. Opportunity, birth, and creativity. You are being guided to clean out your mental closet, release emotional baggage, find your inner child, and design your life your way. Open your eyes, mind, and heart and to the opportunities around you. and stay in one spot long enough to appreciate the moment. Wink, 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 wink. There you go, Paris. Opportunity knocks. Ninja, would you like a card? Or are you, in La La Land? Hey, Barb. Good, Paris. I'm glad. That's just confirmation from Spirit that you can go ahead and go for that opportunity. Yo, yo, yo. It's very windy here today. Today was a nice day, but it's been very windy. It's actually pretty annoying windy. It's not that bad. It's kind of cooled down a bit. All right. Good, Breeze. I'm glad. I haven't used these cards in a while. Barb, would you like a card? I have Divine Animal Oracle cards today. This is the deck that I'm using, by the way. It actually matches my stuff. Look at that. How are you feeling today, Barb? Better? Good? All right, Barb, you got the Dragonfly. Beauty, versatility, spontaneity. You are being guided to put yourself in the spotlight. You are beautiful in countless ways, and your soul shines brightly. You possess a unique, vibrant personality and great versatility. Utilize these qualities to create a life of passion, purpose, and joy. Oh, I'm sure. Today's been a good day. It's kind of like been kind of, really, the energy's been light today for some reason, like really light. It's that light energy. All right, Jessica, no problem. You can ask when you're ready. Hey, Dan, how you doing, bro? You're welcome, Barb. Hang in there, sweetheart. You'll be fine. God will take care of everything. He'll shine the spotlight on you. Ninja, your card is the Ram. Courage, strength, and pioneer. You are being guided to follow your heart and find the joy. Unique and enthusiasm for life. What? For me. I don't know what the heck that says, but anyway. Oh, for life, yeah. Look beyond and look beyond. Oh my God, I can't even read today. Look beyond the tried and true. You are on your own unique journey. There is no mountain too high or rugged for you. Forge ahead with stamina, determination, and self-love. Courage, strength, and pioneer. Ram your ass through these things. You can get her done. Oh, nice, Dan. What's for dinner? I had tacos today. Jessica, it's Sunday, and you want me to do that type of question on a Sunday? Really? You're welcome, Ninja. That woman that asked me that question, You just had to ask it, didn't you? On a Sunday, you want to ask me these sexual questions on a Sunday. On a Sunday. Must be sex Sundays then. I'll call it sex Sundays just for you. See what I gotta put up with? She just can't be nice, and just like, just leave it all alone, like, but this is the type of pain in the ass things I have to deal with, Ham, steak, rice, and salad. Oh, nice. Sounds like a plan. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I had tacos. It was really nice. I haven't had tacos forever. Me and my nephew had them. It was super good. Oh boy. I swear, man. I know, right, Barb? I swear, man. I think she just likes to ask questions and like, to aggravate me. Oh, please, Jesus, help this woman. If you can. I know you have your own plan, Jesus, but please help this woman. Please help her. I think she wasn't born on as an Aquarius. There's something wrong. I want to know how the men know how I live. Oh boy. See, when you ask that question, I'm gonna get an overall, right? I'm gonna get an overall like thing from all the men. So if there's 10, then I'm gonna get the 10's overall thing. If there's 2, I'm only gonna get their perspective, right? Because I can't do all 10 of them or all 7 of them or all 3 or 4. I'm gonna get a general energy off of all of them, what they think. Because then you ask that shit, you gotta ask like a specific person or something. But if you want me to get an overall general of what they think, then I can do that. And then you told me early in your life that you were like getting rid of the dusties, but you still want to know about them. See, this is why That's why I'm asking. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving you an example, like, overall what they think. You gotta ask me about this guy or that guy or that guy. It's individual. But if you ask him for overall, then Oh boy. All right. What I got here overall is they could have been greedy for more, or you might have been ungenerous with yourself. You might have not gave certain someone's. You might have gave it when you wanted to, or not when you wanted. You might have been like a person who you would have it but not give it as much because you had ulterior motives, or you just gave it when you wanted to. There is one guy here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, King of Pentacles. He thought that you were experienced and loyal and decent, and he liked you as a partner. But after a while of having, these sexual things, he kind of like things dissipated. But overall, They think that you were like a risk, and they thought that you were, a person who gave it when you wanted to. There was a lot of differences, weakness, pettiness, temptation. They were always tempted to have sex with you, but it only depended on your attitude and your how generous you were with your coochie. But yeah, that's what I got overall. They just thought that you might have not given it up as much as you they would like you to. So maybe you weren't a horn dog, you know. But there's a lot of temptation here. I get. Oh, there you go. See, you already know the answer. So there's one guy here where he thought that you were experienced, you were successful, it was good, he liked it, and then the rest were probably like, I'm going to take a chance, and if I try and get it, she might be generous. If not, I'm just going to be tempted to get it, and they just didn't have any faith, or they tried to like, use their temptations to be petty and get you, but it probably didn't work. I'm telling you what their experiences are with you. Well, do you ever listen to anything I say? Do you? Are you listening now, or is it like delayed? These cards ain't gonna say I like it doggy style or like I tied you up or some shit like that. Like the cards don't tell me that what you did in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. They were very tempted, but you were stingy. So they looked at you as a stingy person. You didn't give it up as much as you wanted to. Well, you should have been honest with them. Then you would have been there so they're damn stingy. I swear, man. Oh, Jesus, please help me. See, Barb says that's a good way to get them back. Excited makes the world go around. See, there you go. And see, you guys, you women are air signs, so you and Barb. So you know what time it is. Virgo's over here laughing. Put it this way: the cards didn't say like that it was amazing, or they came back for seconds and thirds. The cards are saying that you weren't generous with your coochie, and you, like you said, you were picky. So they looked at you as somebody who wasn't giving it up all the time. That's why. And who cares what a person thinks about you sexually? Because that stuff doesn't even matter to me. Well, it doesn't matter to me, not let alone somebody else. But you just got triggered by that woman that asked that shit the other day. So that's why you was like, yeah, let me find out too. You women, I tell you, is something else. Hey, Marty, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? Exactly. Some people will have a great sex life but have a shitty ass relationship, and some people will have, a shitty sex life and a good relationship. Everything's good but sex. What you mean you really wanted to know my own sexuality? Woman, when you speak English, she look now she's putting herself, I know I'm a beast, but I'm sure picky about who I give it to. So if you know you done your job, then that's all that matters. And where has that got you? Has that got you the man of your dreams? Hmm? Has that got you the man of your dreams? That's what you have to ask yourself. Has sex gotten me the person that I want? And if you have to use sex to get them, then that's even worse. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't easy. Mhm. Yeah, of course it's going to be an experience. Of course it is. Every time you have sex with someone, it's an experience. Could be good, bad, ugly, nasty, and can get you with a STD too. Absolutely, I agree. It's not your coochie. Yeah, I agree. That's why I said what I said. That's why that's why that shit should never matter. That should be like the. That's why it takes. That's why in a relationship that's decent, you're always sex is always the last thing that you try to accomplish with a person. Well, some people do. Some people have sex now and then get and do different ways, but the traditional way that we are taught is to get to know the person, and then when you have sex with them eventually after a couple months or a year, you know, it's worth it because you waited and you did the right thing. That's what they teach you, right? Uh yeah. For some people, not everybody. Not everybody. Some people I always tease a lot of people that sometimes you find somebody that's scared because they don't want to it might not be the easiest thing for an air sign, maybe. Yeah. It's easy for some. Yeah, it should be. I agree. It should be easy, but it not always. Though I don't agree with it being the easiest thing. Dan, Dan's trying to eat Jessica. Oh, that's why people don't just give it up easily because they don't want to catch it. You know. And another thing is you should never care about the past people and what they think about the sex life you have with them. If they're no longer in your life, then it don't matter. See what I'm saying? None of those things should matter. Amanda, uh, just some sex talk on Sundays, which I try to avoid on Sundays. But unfortunately, it got to that. Marley, would you like a oracle card? I have divine animal oracle cards. And Amanda, if you want one, you know. All right, let's see, Marley. All right, Virgo, no problem, sweetie. All right, Marley, your card is the Heron. Detachment, faith, and harmony. You are being guided to follow your inner wisdom, find clarity, and focus on purpose, passion, and joy. Begin now to reinvent yourself and your life. You are a powerful co-creator with limitless inner wisdom and infinite potential. There you go. All right, Amanda. All right, Amanda, you got the eagle. Leadership, spirituality, and clarity. You are being guided to let go of emotional attachment and connect to divine inspiration. Flying high above the restraints of yourself and society. Look for moments of truth and act upon them. From your elevated vantage point, balance, harmony, and joy can be easily found. Stephen, you have a question. How you doing? I got your donation. Thank you. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, I've had these Oracle cards for a while, Amanda. They're pretty cool. You saw Eagles yesterday? Oh, cool. Oh, nice. So that's perfect for you then. Fly like an eagle. Mm-mm-mm. You're welcome, Marley. You're welcome, Amanda. No problem. I don't know if you can hear me, Steven, but you can ask your question. Type it if you can't hear me. Is Star finished her live? Because I was in there for a while and then I left. Oh, okay, cool. She's not here no more. She's finished now. It ended 9 minutes ago. Okay, cool. All right, Stephen, you said, will I ever get my mother's inheritance? All right, let's check. What I get here, Stephen, is it's very possible that you will get it this year at some point in time. You will get it. You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna get messages, and you'll get like someone will be talking to you about it. You might not be happy about this whole thing. There could be like some times where they canceled some canceled plans or something like that, or you might have thought, yeah, you might not get it at all, or some people still might not be happy with this whole inheritance thing. Could also be due to like a marriage or a breakup or some type of plans that didn't go the correct way. But I feel like you will get this at least by the end of but in this year at some point in time between like now and August, because I'm getting 8. So August, either 8 weeks or by August, you should get it, or at some point in time this year. And when you do get it, um, you'll feel happy and you'll feel like that you actually can do things and you can act upon whatever and take the initiative to do things and have the determination to use the inheritance to some good, obviously. The only negative thing I see here is it's going to make someone unhappy. It might make somebody sad that you're going to get this, or you might not be happy because you haven't got it yet. So there's some type of unhappiness or some type of plans that didn't go the way it's supposed to. But I got more positive things here as far as you getting it this year at some point in time. And with inheritances, there's also like I'm still waiting for my inheritance from my aunt, and she died last year in May. So we're coming up on March now. So it's been like almost 10 months and still nothing. And they keep saying, "Oh yeah, it's coming, this and that," and then nothing happens. So with inheritances, it's always a pain in the ass with things like that. But I asked if you would get it this year, and it says yes. And the time frame I get is around August. Yes, I answered you, Stephen. I guess you must be delayed or something. I don't know. It must be a delay. Yeah, Barb, you're still waiting for your settlement. I'm still waiting for mine. A lot of people wait for those things, but that's why when I first heard about it, uh, I was like, yeah, it'll get here when it gets here. I'm not going to depend on it because, you know, obviously I'm happy that, I was left in their inheritance, but, you know, every little bit counts. But I'm not going to like, dwell on it and shit. Life goes on with or without one. But some people need it more than others, that's for sure. There's people in my family that are so weird, you know. Yeah, to be honest, Amanda, I forget all about it, you know. I forget all about it. Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. I get it when it gets here, you know. When it gets there, it gets there. When I deal with it, I get it. And when I get it, I will use it to help, my family, and I'll buy something in memory of them and things like that. That's what I'll do with the money. That's what I'll do, you know. When it comes, it'll come for the right reasons and it'll come at the right time, you know. That's uh that's something I just leave in God's hands. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. What have I been up to today? Today was an eventful day. I had a good time. I went. My nephew and we went on our motorcycles. It was a really nice sunny day this morning and this afternoon, and then now it's kind of like windy and annoying. But we went for a motorcycle ride from here to my parents' house. We had lunch with my parents, and we went to the store to get some groceries and stuff, and we hung out here and watched my other nephew in his volleyball tournament online, and then I helped him do some homework because it's just me and him here because my sister and my other nephew are in Boston right now. And then my other nephew that I'm with now, he goes on Thursday for his tournament. They play for the Bermuda national team. So my two nephews here that live with me and my sister, they're really good at volleyball and they play on the Bermuda national team. So the under 14s played today in the font and they came they won their first couple games and then they lost their last couple games by like 2 points. So they did really good, but they lost. They didn't win the tournament, but they came up there. They were pretty good. They lost like games by like 1, 2 points. It was really hard. You're playing against other national teams and teams that are way better. But they didn't get a beat down or anything. They lost by barely like a point or two, three. So it was good. We watched the games online on a website and on Facebook. So it was cool. We had a good day. It was nice. The energy was really nice and relaxing, to be honest. Stephen, I don't know if you heard your answer. I haven't heard anything from you. I don't know if you're lagging or what. I have no idea. But yeah, it was a good day. We had a nice little motorcycle ride. It wasn't that cold or chilly. It was nice. It was pretty windy, but we made it. It was good. Princess Diamond's right here. Here. She's right here. Right, baby? You good? You tell Paris that you're laying down on your blanket. in your glory, your belly's full. You had nice yum yums. You had cookies. You had the rest of the taco meat, licking your chops. She's been a good girl. She's been a good girl. She's been very good lately. She hasn't been a pain in my ass. She's been good. They're calling for a nasty storm here tonight. Oh no, that's not good, Amanda. Stay safe. Yeah, here it was yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. It was like really windy, super windy. And today it's been windy too, but it's kind of calmed down right now. When I first came online like an hour ago, it was kind of windy. I heard it, but now it's kind of calmed down a bit. No, she's not spoiled at all. No, not her. Oh, well, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, it's winter time. We're almost in spring. We got another month and a bit. We've gotten so much rain here; it's been ridiculous. But it's weather. It's winter time, so you can't really help it. You know, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be rainy. It's gonna be windy. It's gonna be annoying. These things happen. Yeah, I'll take the rain over the snow. That's for sure. That's for sure. Definitely. That's how it is. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. She's something else. I'm surprised she's not snoring all in my ear. She's not snoring yet. She hurt her back hind leg 2 nights ago. She was limping a lot, so she must have like twisted her ankle or twisted her foot or something like that. But now she's fine. Every now and then there's like some rocks outside, and or she might have slipped. Yeah, she probably will snore now that I put it out there to the universe for me to hear her snore now. Most likely. Yep. So it goes. I'm really happy that she gets a lot of love from everybody. Yours is snoring like crazy. Usually she snores a lot more to like later time. It's only 9:37 here, so she's like, I'm sure she'll be snoring soon. She probably misses her mommy and my nephew. I keep telling her that they're coming back tomorrow, and she just looks at me. Today, when I took her back next door earlier, when after dinner, I took her next door, and she was looking all around trying to find my sister. Oh, you have a little Chihuahua that's 14 years old. Yeah, Diamond, my boxer right here. She's 10 years old. Oh yeah, definitely, Paris. Definitely, most definitely. She's changed. Everybody even said it that she's a lot different since he's been gone. Like they dogs they know. Like you just said, Amanda. They know what time it is. They know what's going on. Okay, Steven, you're welcome. No problem, man. I just wanted to know if you heard me. I guess you must be delayed or something. I don't know. But I'm glad you got it. You're welcome, brother. A lot of people are going to get their inheritances this year. Trust me. This is the year of money. When there's a 8 year, that means money. What goes around comes around. Mula mula. The year of the 8 is the year of money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I will tell you this with numbers and with money and things like that, that's like an overall thing. But for you personally, it all depends on like to me, like I'm a life path 5, right? So if you add up your birth date, and it equals to a number. So I'm a life path 5. So in 2021, that's a 5 year, which is 3 years ago. That was a better year for me because that's my life path number. So anything to do with 5, you know. You too, Steven. Thanks a lot, brother. You too. You have a great Sunday. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. I teach my nephews that a lot. Yeah, Paris, animals are definitely smart. I told her that, they come back tomorrow, and she's like, oh, cool. And then tomorrow, when I tell her, they're coming back today, she'll be waiting. And she knows. She's very smart when it comes to the sounds of cars and stuff. Now she's getting up now. She knows we're talking about her. Here she is. Here she is. And she's going to her bed. She's going to her bed now. Did you know 5 life paths are the luckiest when it comes to money and taking risks? Yeah, I believe that. I've taken a lot of risks in my life, and I'm definitely lucky when it comes to that. And money, I do get lucky from time to time. I've never I've never been without, thank God. And one thing about I would say when I first started my business when I was 30 years old, I was pretty much like broke. I didn't have anything. I pretty much spent all my money on my car, my tools, and I had nothing left. And I went for it. I risked it all. I risked everything I had. All the money I had in my account, I burnt it all just to get my car, my tools, and to put myself out there. And that same year in 2007, 2008, I was a recession, and everybody called me crazy and said that I would never do it. I would never I'm never gonna make it because I started, in a bad time. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So then if you add up 2012, that's a 5 year. And that was the year that I made the most money in the beginning of my business. It took 5 years to make a really big amount. In 2012, and during a 5 year, my life path 5, that's when I had made the most money in my entire life until, now, obviously. Yep. So I was like, this, so I always check the numbers because back, I really didn't care, but I saw numbers all the time, but I didn't really realize that your life path has a lot to do with it. So that's why I was like, okay, I need to figure out like why this happens, or why, when I have a bad time, a good time, or when it's good, when it's not, So I realized that my life path number means a lot to me because I see 55 every single day. And today, the weirdest thing happened to me is I left the grocery store in my car, and then I wanted to see because my nephew was going to play at 3:45, but then my sister said it might come on early. So when I'm in the grocery store, I didn't get no signal. So as soon as I got in my car, I pulled out my phone and it said 333. And then I was like, wow, okay, cool. So then I didn't think nothing of it. So I get in my car and I start to drive, and a car pulled in front of me, and the license plate number was 00333. And I was like, you can't make this shit up. How the fuck did that just happen? I saw it twice within 5 minutes. And I haven't seen 333 in a while. Because I usually see like doubles, not triples. I usually see like 22, 33, 44, 55. The other day, so this week I've seen threes. So I went to the grocery store on Tuesday, and my sister said, oh, can you get me a carton of milk and something else she said, and I went and got some groceries for myself. So my total came out to $33.33. And I was like, really? When the cashier said 33.33, sir. And I looked at the monitor and I just started laughing. I was like, you can't make this shit up. So then today I got the threes again. And even in my car, the last two numbers on the mileage was 33. So this week has been threes. Everything was threes. Three, 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 everywhere. And I was like, holy shit. I hardly ever see the threes, but this week was all about threes. 3, 33, and 333. So everything came in threes. But usually I see 55 a lot. Barb, you have to add up your birthday. So whatever month it is, you add up the month, the number of the month, the number of the day you were born, and the number of your thing. All right, we'll figure it out for you. So 23. So 2 and 3 is 5. You're a life path 5 like me. If I added it up properly, you're a life path 5 like me. I think. Yeah. Yeah, you're a life path 5. You're just like me, Barb. Life path 5. You sure? It's 10 and 25, right? Well, 10 and 15 is 25. Yeah. See, yeah, she's a double 7. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. Amanda? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you're a life path. So you're a life path 5, if I'm correct. Yeah. But numbers are like every single day for me. Every day, all day, I see numbers no matter what. It's like a reoccurrence. Even in my receipts are numbers. I see numbers in my car. I see numbers on my phone. You know, it's everywhere. It's totally everywhere. No problem, Amanda. Yeah. So you're a life path 5 like me, Barb. That's why we cool like that. See? Yeah, I agree. Having a child, or I've been taking care of my nephew since Thursday. My sister and her kid went, and I'm taking care of my 16-year-old nephew. I have to make food for him. I washed his clothes today. I'm making sure he gets all his homework done today. He's next door now finishing his homework. Then tomorrow morning, I have to wake him up, make sure he wakes up on time, um, take him to school, make sure I might put all his snacks inside the lunchbox, got his water bottle ready. I made his lunch is already made. I just got to warm it up and put him in his thermos tomorrow morning. Got all his stuff ready for him because he has a deadbeat dad that doesn't do anything. So he's with me. I take care of him, make sure he's okay. You know, so I know how it feels, Barb. Taking care of children is a task, but you know what? God takes care of us. We're His children, so we have to take care of our children. We have to take care of His children too. So I do what I have to do to help my sister and help my nephews. I love kids anyway, so it's easy for me. I'm experienced with all my nephews. My oldest nephew is going 22, and the youngest is 14, and I've dealt with all of them, especially the two that live here. So that's why it's good to be a good human being for children, and a good role model for children. Children are innocent, you know? They're never to blame for the parents' dumb shit. Now, after they go 18 and they live their lives, then it's their problem, you know? Well, Jessica, it's easy. They don't care, which is sad, you know? I could never do that to children. I can't do that. That's not me. I don't know how people have it in their hearts, in their minds to like disrespect their children, or like not even want their children, or even not even care about them, or not even fight for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Virgo. I can see like the light outside. The moon is super bright today and yesterday. Hey Dan, hope dinner was good. Belly full. I'm in the nanny taking care of my 25 kids. Yeah, Bob, I know. Um, it's so annoying, you know. That's the sad part of it all, you know, is is people don't care. Husky boy is happy, that's good. That's the thing. Yeah, I agree with that, Amanda. If you see those numbers and stuff, if you see numbers all day, that shit's all meant for you to see. All the signs you get are all meant for you to see. All of it's all meant for you. It's just their way of saying thanks, and it's your way of knowing that they're there. Because you can't make that shit up. It just happens. Yep. And even when it's difficult, you know, when you have children or and you know, being an uncle, you know, it's still difficult because I treat them like my own kids. So it's always gonna be that way to me. I just looked at my clock right here, look, and it says 9:55. That's crazy, Dan. See, women are built for like women are built. I feel like women are built to help people, like you know, and women are built to help children and be caretakers for children. And I feel like men are meant to like you know be the sports type of figures and help their children like play around and things like that. And the mother's more like the woman is meant to like help them like I feel like it's a you know co-parenting is like so amazing for a child, and a child is very lucky to have both parents involved in their lives. That's how I look at it. Like a child always has like you know a child is blessed when they have both parents in their lives. When they just have one, it's a pain in the ass because that person has to do everything. But they can do it, but it's just a pain in the ass. You know, that's the sad part of it all is people just don't care. They don't care. Yeah, I always say to myself like, how can my brother-in-law not give a shit about these two boys? Like when you're a dad, like when you're a man, right? A lot of men they want to have you know sons, right? And they want their sons to like be you know be their next like generation in their business or the next great you know player or something like that. And a woman wants to have a daughter, you know, so she can like you know do her hair and watch her grow up and be like her and her be her mini me. And like when you have more than one child, like how could you not like I just don't get it. When I think about like my brother-in-law leaving this house and leaving my sister, a woman that's never been touched by anybody else but him, and having two boys that are like super smart, handsome, and very good at sports. And you just left all of that for a dirty hoe. I just don't get it. Like what are you what the fuck are you thinking? So you just neglected all your so-called responsibilities and good life just to be with some hoe that like everyone else has been with. So you gave up like a good life for a shitty one. Make that make sense. And then you want to go around playing victim. And I just don't get it. Sometimes, like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. I get it because I know who he is. I knew it was bound to happen, right? But like, you can't say to yourself like, I have a wife that no one else has. I have children that no one else has. I have things that people wish they had, and this fucking idiot just threw it away. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. I really don't. Because here I am. I'm the type of guy I would love to have. I would love to be in his shoes, to have a woman no one else has been with, and to have like children that people wish they can have. Like, how the fuck do you live with yourself every day knowing what you've done? And you don't fucking think about that. And it's fucking, it's mental. It really is. Mental health for some people is like, it's really bad. But you know what? Oh well. Yeah, all that stuff I understand. I do what I have to do, right? But I just don't get it. You know? Exactly, Dan. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Virgo. I agree with that 100%, Virgo, because that's how he is. He is selfish and he doesn't want the responsibility. But if you didn't want that responsibility, okay, Barb, take care, sweetheart. If you don't want that responsibility, you would have thought that you would have left when those kids were like 2, 3, 4 when they're a pain in the ass to deal with. But you left when they were 13 and 15. So they could wipe their own asses now. So you left now? Like that shit don't make no sense. Like, I don't know. It's like it's delusional to me how a man can do that. Like, can just leave a woman that you've known for 20 something years, and then you just leave for a dirty ass hoe that's been with people that you've seen already, that you know. Like, she's a hoe. Like, so, like, what's the sense of that? What are you getting out of that? And you didn't upgrade, you downgraded. It's a difference if you feel like you upgraded, but you didn't. Sometimes, like, I just don't know anymore. I really don't know what goes through people's minds. But thank God it doesn't go through mine. Fucking people are delusional. They really are. You know? My aunties and uncles, my mom had a brother. My mom had a brother that's still living, and him and his wife never had kids. They couldn't. They just tried, couldn't happen. But they stayed together. They're still together right now. They're 86 and 84. My uncle's home now, and he's doing much better. They never had kids. They always wanted kids, never had them. My auntie that left me the inheritance, her and her husband tried to have kids, never had kids. Then my other aunt and uncle, my uncle's still alive, my auntie's passed away. She and my mom, they had my mom had 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls, and my auntie had twins, a boy girl twin, and 3 other boys. She had 5 children, and she lost a child too, the very first one she lost. And then my godmother and godfather that are passed away, they never had children either. So it runs in my family, but yet my sisters and my brother both have 2 boys each. And my older sister, like I said, she lost triplets when they were 5 months old. So that's, sad, but at least God blessed her with 2 boys after that. And me, I don't know if I can have kids because obviously, I haven't, impregnated anybody. But I care about my 6 nephews, and I deal with them all the time. Whatever they need, I'll provide for them. Just like I've provided for these two. Their deadbeat dad hasn't paid for them since last year, May. And my I've helped my nephews. I pay for everything. I pay for all their shit. I help my sister pay for shit. You know? I put food on their table. My stupid ass brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law never put food on this table. He never cooked, he never cleaned, he never did any of that. He never ever cooked a meal for these children. They would come running over to my apartment and say, "Oh, Uncle Mark, can you make me something? Because Daddy don't know what he's doing. I don't want nothing from him." He doesn't even know how to make fucking ice. He's a joke. So there's a lot of people out there that shouldn't even be breathing air. They really shouldn't. So like that's why I get mad when I see, people who do. I ain't worried about Jessica. Jessica can wait. She's a pain in the ass. So when you're a pain in the ass, I make you wait. So that's exactly why I get mad when people don't take care of their children. Like that shit hurts me internally, makes me mad, it makes me emotional, and I want to fucking strangle that person that disrespects their children. That shit pisses me off. And if you like take that shit for granted, that even makes me more mad. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes me more mad just knowing that you made children and you don't even care about them. Like you don't care. I just don't get it. Okay, Amanda, take care, sweetheart. You too. I wish you would go to hell sleep. That's where you need to go. And leave me alone. Woman always bothering me with some bullshit over here. I'm around here, trying to have a nice Sunday. She wants to talk about sex right off the bat. Now she wants to know about my mom and my sister's motive with my son and I. You already know the answer to that question. You said that your mom and your sister have disrespected you and you don't want them around your son. You already know. Why am I going to tell you something you already knew? Oh my God, woman. Please, Jesus, forgive me. Please, Jesus, help this woman. Please help her. I know. I'll answer her question. I'll be nice. I know 2024, I'm trying to be nice, Jesus. Please be nice. Okay, all right, I'll be nice. Be nice, Marky, be nice. Please, Jesus, help me. Why'd you bring this woman over here? See, you're counteracting, right? You're contradicting yourself from earlier. You said you were like, on that straight and narrow path. And I told you, I don't know about that. See, and now you're proving it to me. See, you shouldn't be worried about none of this shit. This is what I've been trying to teach you. Is these things are things that you should not let bother you. This is what my point is. You got to stop letting these things bother you. You're letting it consume you, see? That's why your energy ain't going to be 100% until you let all this shit go. But you ain't got to think about those people. Fuck them. This is what I've been trying to teach you. Like, but you don't listen. You just hear me. So then you already knew. See? I don't know what I'm gonna do. You already don't. Hard headed? That's what you call it? I don't know about hard headed. The reason they did this to you is because they didn't want you to have hope. They wanted to be your bad luck. This pesticism. They wanted you to have no opportunities. They wanted you to not be successful. They wanted to let you down. They looked at you as somebody who let them down, and they wanted to let you down. And they wanted to make sure that your son was in their care, right? They wanted to make sure that they weren't, your son wasn't in your care. They wanted to care for him and make him and mold him into something decent so they can take the credit. That's what I'm getting here. They wanted to do it fast. They wanted to do it quick. They wanted to make sure like they made every decision they had to. At first, they probably didn't want to make the decision, but they made the decision quick enough to make sure they made you look like you got problems, you ain't got no money, made it look like you were mediocre, you were sloppy, you weren't a good mom. You know, they wanted to make you preoccupied. They wanted to act like you didn't know what you were doing. So same shit, different day. All the things you already knew. They wanted to make you look bad, but you already knew that. This woman ain't listen to anything I'm saying. Lord Jesus, help me. Lord Jesus, help me. I'm gonna go get my Jesus cards. That's what I need. I need to go get my Jesus deck. I ain't bring that out in a long time. I'm gonna go get my Jesus deck. Pull some Jesus cards from people. People need Jesus in their life. I understand that. I know. But you ain't gotta worry about them being exposed. See, you worry too much about what everybody thinks and what everybody does. I'm trying to teach you, right? No, you don't. You'll have this shit on lock when you stop thinking about what people think about you. I've been telling everybody on here for years. The only person that you should be thinking about and dealing with is you and your children. Other people, fuck them. You already know how people are, so you know you ain't getting nowhere with them. But don't worry about if they're jealous assholes. If you're worrying about them, they're living in your head rent free. You know, but you keep doing it. I'm trying to teach you not to worry about that shit. Stop thinking about it, and you already know what's going on. So you all you can do is keep look. The first thing you said to me in here today was you passed your assignments, and you know the good shit happened to you. Why is good shit happening to you? Because you put in the work. All your past shit you have to let that shit go. You see what I'm saying? But you're not gonna get anything good coming unless if you still have the past in your mind. in the past in your energy. That's what I'm trying to show you and teach you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. That's been the biggest thing in my life over the past few years is letting go of my past and letting go what people think, feel, and say to me, you know? And now I don't care anymore. Even my own parents and my sister have said to me, I don't know how the hell you haven't beat the living shit out of my brother in law, or you haven't done anything on social media, or you haven't attacked him, or you haven't gone after him, or nothing. I said, for what? You think I'm going to ruin my energy for a person who lies all day and all night? You think I'm going to waste my energy on a fucking narcissistic piece of shit? You honestly think I'm going to waste my energy on my past? My past is done. I can't change it. All I can do is forget it and go about my business now. February 25th, 2024. That's what I got to do. But you don't need support. All you need is yourself and God, and put your trust in yourself. Support is great, yes. I have support from my family and from my sister and things like that, and my nephews and you guys, you know? But you have to like let that shit go. You can't even dwell on it and stop thinking about it and stop asking about it and stop like worrying about it. That's your biggest issue, in my opinion, is you have to let it go and stop talking about it and stop dwelling on it. And if when you do, you will see a bigger change and a bigger difference in your life. But you have to do it. If you don't, you're gonna keep staying that way. You're gonna keep dwelling on it, be angry about it, pissed off about it, and talking about it over and over and over. And then it's never gonna leave your body. It's never gonna leave your mind. It's never gonna leave your heart. Yeah, it's gonna keep, going on and on about it, and then it's gonna make you not advance and get what you want. The last 4 years, I changed that shit. I'm done with that. But you already know you're right. You don't need confirmation because you know what's right. Only you know what's right for you. You got me? You're the only one that knows what's right for you. You're the only one that lives your life. Nobody lives your life. You don't live mine. I don't live yours. So you're the only one that knows. I pray that you do. Yeah. But dwelling on these things ain't gonna let you walk on. You're gonna be crawling still. That's what I'm trying to show you. Is the more you dwell on it, the more you're gonna be held back by it. That's the thing. The less energy, the less bad energy you have, right? Talking about them, the less energy you talk about them, the better it is. Now, when I talk about my brother-in-law or I talk about like, what he's done, like I just did, it doesn't affect me because I know I can't do anything about it because I'm talking about somebody who plays victim and a narcissist. Those people ain't gonna change. But I'm never gonna be like sitting here and worrying about it all day. That's for sure. Hell. And I showed my sister how to deal with it too. and my nephews. We focused our lives on other things. That's why we're not mad about what he does anymore. My sister gets triggered every now and then, yes. And then I prove to her within 24 hours that the lawyer is going to say that this is all bullshit and you ain't got to worry about it. So now she's away in Boston with her son having a great time because the lawyer pretty much said, you know, whatever he says is irrelevant. Fuck him, go enjoy your trip and he can go get a life. But we sit here and we laugh and we talk about it and we're like, yeah, you know, dumbass, whatever. The only way to get over it is to stop dwelling on it. I had to learn that the hard way. Because I used to always think about it, talk about it, dwell on it. And now I go to sleep and I'm like, yep, I know who is sleeping tonight, but I know who ain't. And that's why I don't care about what anybody says or does. It ain't my problem. That's why a lot of people say, you know, you look relaxed, you look calm, you look fine, you know, you look whatever. You know, you don't look like you're stressed out. Like, no, why? I don't give a fuck about what people say. I don't give a fuck about what you do with your life. I could care less. I don't fucking know. I don't care about what you do. I got my own life to live. You're paying my fucking bills? If not, then you ain't living in my head. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck about nobody and what they're doing. Me? Never. Mm-mm. I used to be that dumbass, but not no more. I ain't dwelling on nobody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Virgo, what's going on, sweetheart? Everything's good. Any news? My dog's snoring now. I knew she would. Yeah, there is different types, that's for sure. There is different types of hurt, you're right. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But you know, sometimes you gotta let people regret things and come to their senses, you know. Sometimes people just need a couple of days, couple of weeks. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying to you last time we spoke. I said, well, you know, you work together, so it'll be difficult. And now you got the full moon energy too. You got that full moon energy, so emotions are gonna be running wild. And you know it's Virgo moon, so oh boy. I know. That's what I'm saying. And I moon is in my Virgo too. So I know I got some shit coming. But actually the energy was pretty calm. How did you feel today, Virgo? Good? How did anybody feel today? To me, the energy was nice today. It was clean, it was clear, it was no conflict, no like bad feeling. Honestly, I feel like my whole body's clear. Like usually I'll have like a headache or I'll feel like shit, but today I don't. Today the energy is like super clear. Yeah, right. Yeah, it feels, you know, different. It's just like a different energy today. I felt it all day like it was just like when is something bad gonna happen? Or, you know, you sure it's okay? Like, is there, I mean, they'll watch the news or something. What the fuck's going on there? It's too calm. It's too, It's too like, but it's nice though. Yeah, it's vibing. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. It's been good energy. Surprised. Damn. Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, that's cool. It's all good. That's why I asked, how you doing and stuff. You're fine. Like I said, even when we did the other day, I still feel like you have everything under control. You know, I still feel like you're good. These things happen. Unfortunately, I tell everybody the same thing, and I'll say it again because I know it's true. And unfortunately, there's a lot of hatred towards people now more than ever. And there's more jealousy, there's more envy, there's more everything because everybody wants what we have, what we desire. Um, there's always too much competition and too much everything, too much like bad shit. So sometimes you have to, if you do your part and someone else does theirs, and there's a combination of success, then that's meant to happen. But when you have to make adjustments to get it, that's when you know you're not doing something right. You got to just let natural shit just naturally be the way it's supposed to be. So my opinion is don't fight it, don't dwell on it, and whatever's meant to happen is gonna happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. All you got to do, you've done your part. You ain't done nothing wrong, but you got to do your part. Your part is taking care of you, and then what's meant to happen will happen. That's it. That's why I don't really fight nothing anymore. I just live my life every day. Every day I wake up and I'm like, yep, I know I gotta do this, this, and this. So if I do it, I do it, and if I don't, I don't. Like I feel like now in my lifetime now, like currently, I feel like I don't really make any plans. I just do whatever I want. And whatever happens, happens. Whatever doesn't, oh well, tomorrow will happen, hopefully. And if it does, I'll deal with it. And if not, oh well, deal with it when I actually feel like it. I stopped worrying about what everybody thinks of me and if I'm because I used to always worry like what people would think. Oh yeah, Mark's home, he must not have no work, he must not be doing anything, lazy fucker. Or what is his business doing, or why isn't he online, or all that shit. Like I used to worry about what people would think about me all the time. So I would always try to, you know, make everybody else happy except myself. Now I'm like, fuck you and what you think. I'm gonna do what's best for me. I'm gonna do what I want, when I want, how I want. And that's why I'm happier now because I finally realized that I have to live my own life, not everybody else's. And I'm still working on that every day. I haven't perfected it, but it's come. And that's all I do. Like I just go with the flow and just, live life. Because every time I planned, God laughed at me and said, "No, Mark, we're not doing that, bro. No, Mark, you're not doing that either. No, Mark, you're not dealing with that person. No, Mark, I'm going to divert you this way. You're going to do that, my son." That's how I felt. When I plan things, it backfires. When I plan something, it doesn't go according to plan. I find myself all in like discombobulated and like find myself trying to catch up with things all the time. But now, like, I just wake up and be like, well, I'm gonna do this today. Cool. I'm gonna do that today. Cool. I'm gonna go do some work today. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna go live today. All right, cool. I'm gonna go visit my mom and dad today. Fuck it. I'm gonna go grocery shop. I'm gonna go watch TV. Fuck it. That's what I do now. I feel like that's how I should live my life right now. Right now, I should because I don't care. I'm just, I'm so tired of like making everybody else happy. What about me? Like, what about my life? You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what you should do. Go to work and try to go to work looking banging too. I know you can do that. Wear that nice hot outfit. You should wear blue tomorrow. Wear blue. If you got a nice blue outfit, wear a blue outfit because blue brings communication, brings peace, and brings like brings nice vibes. Wear a nice sexy blue outfit tomorrow. Smell good, look good. Keep his ass, thinking. Be like, fuck, I gotta hop on this shit. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? A red top? Yeah, you can if you want, but wearing if you wear blue, you can like communication will. I always recommend wearing blue if you have like air, stuff like that. Yeah, if you do even if you wear like blue jeans and a red top or whatever. Well, wear whatever you feel like. But blue is something that you should wear like if you want to like make communication and stuff. You know? That's something that you can do. You're not good. You apologize. You're grieving as usual. Yeah. Well, everybody grieves. It's something that we all go through. People can go. I know it's hard. I know death is inevitable. Death is guaranteed. Unfortunately, a lot of people that we love and care about pass away. But you can always. My whole thing is with death is it's not. It shouldn't be a bad thing because I look at death as that physical body is gone, but their spiritual soul and well-being is still there forever. So you can always have them in spirit, even though they're not there in a physical presence. They're always going to be with you in a spiritual presence. So you're still going to have that person forever until you become one. And when you become one, then you're together forever. That's how you got to look at it. So you can still talk to that person every day in spirit. They're listening. You keep addressing them, you keep talking to them. It's that simple. Whenever you want to chat with them, go right ahead. It'll feel so real that you'll feel like they're right there with you anyway. Because really they are. Just in a spiritual form. Don't be scared, just do it. That's how it is. You know? Hello Adam, how you doing? Yeah, and it'll make you feel better. It'll make you like acknowledge the fact that it's real, you know? Yeah, that's what you gotta do. And if you do that, if you acknowledge them, you will see how, you know, you will see the acknowledgement back. They will acknowledge you the same way. You know, you'll get dreams, you'll get, numbers and symbols and signs, and all those things will come to you. It's like you'll be like, what the heck just happened? Hey Holly, how you doing? Yeah, sure, sweetheart. Yep. Glad you're doing good, Adam. Oh, Ninja, that's just them. That's just your dad saying that he hears you. And then he's glad you're thinking about him or asking him. So that number came up that just says, hey, I'm listening. I can hear you. Hey, Cammy. Hi. So yeah, really, it's up to you. That's why I feel like people should never give up on never give up on talking to somebody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he met him in he was 54, and I'm saying, see, yeah, that's how it goes, Miss Bikini. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. They send you so many signs and so many things, that synchronicities and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, Adam, is still talk to them like they're there, because they are. They really are. People just find it hard to believe, or people really want the physical presence, but their physical presence are not going to be around forever. Neither are ours. Neither ours either. But their spiritual presence is. If you think about it, there's more spirit in the world than there is living human beings. So spirit is so strong. That's why a lot of people believe in God and believe in a higher power, because what else? The people before us will never know, right? We don't all know the people that have lived in this world, but the people that we know that have lived in the world, we can still talk to them. We can still, acknowledge them, and they will acknowledge us. All you gotta do is talk to them and acknowledge them, and they'll acknowledge you back. It's that simple. Okay, Holly. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. But I tell people all the time, don't ever give up on talking to your past loved ones. Anybody can do it. You just keep talking to them. And even if you have a picture of them, you look at that picture. If you feel like you're talking to air and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, then look at a picture and be like, hey mom, hey dad, hey son, hey daughter, whatever, hey grandma, look, this is me. And when you talk to that picture, you're not delusional, you're not crazy. You're actually talking to that person, but in spirit. But it makes it easier when you look at their picture. You know. Holly, you said I broke up with my boyfriend to encourage him to grow and heal from his past. What's gonna happen for me now? All right, Holly, let me check. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, that's a good thing. If you did it for him and he understands, then that's good. What I get here is you might feel that it's unfair that you had to do these things. You also might feel like you might be judging yourself or judging the way you did things, or people might judge you for the way you did things, and might call you. If you have a feeling that the outside influences that are around you say that you might be biased, or you could have been a bad partner, or you might not be a true friend to do such a thing, but in your eyes, in your mind, you know uh in your mind, in your heart, you might feel like you did it for him to grow and to heal from his past. So others might think that, that's poor judgment on your side, or you're a bad partner, or you left him because of this, he's biased, or he's like a bad partner, or whatever, you know? Um, but what I'm getting here is you are a warm hearted and fair person. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. You did the right thing. And I feel like honestly, it was a smart decision. And I feel like for you personally, you are a good person, and you are loved, and you are adored by people around you. And being this good friend and good person, you'll be rewarded at the end of the day. I feel like you'll have more things coming towards you. You'll get good news, and the results of your efforts are going to show. I feel like now you can focus more on your job and your career if that's what you want to do. Um, because of this, it'll make your desires more realized because you have more time to deal with it. You know? Yeah. I feel like now is the time for like your ideas, the ideas that you have. You need to implement those ideas and make them better and recognize your abilities. Um, and if you want to be with somebody else and you want to start another relationship, that's possible, and it could be in your work environment. You know, meeting somebody through work or dealing with somebody through work. Um, but I feel like you have the right intentions, and I feel like things are going to be good for you overall. You know, because you're saying what is going to happen to you now. What's going to happen to you now is good things because you've done good things. You know. Right, exactly. So if you want him, eventually, you know, those things can come back to you, or he can come back to you, and you'll be that. I feel like he knows that, you know, he has to make things happen in order for him to get back with you. So maybe this was a good idea as far as I can see in the cards. It is a good idea that you did it. So if you want him to eventually come back to you, I feel like that's a possibility. But he's got to I feel like if he's active, you can't change somebody. You can only like, say something or do something to get somebody to change. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to get things are going to advance for you. The expectations you have will all come about. So I don't get nothing bad, Holly. I get good things. I just think that don't let the outside noise get to you. So if you say, hey, if you tell people that hey, I broke up with my boyfriend because I want him to get better, and they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? That's dumb. You should have stayed with him, helped him or whatever. If you're a real, don't let people's comments, I don't know if you've gotten that already, but don't let people's outside influences and comments get to you. Just know that you did the right thing for yourself and for him, you know? And I don't know if you're bothered by what people say, but don't be bothered by it. All right. All right, Ninja. Good night. Take care. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. And that's the thing. I feel like you've done your part. Yeah. I feel like you've done your part and you'll be rewarded for it. I just feel like he's a bit timid right now because he knows that I feel like, he's timid and he doesn't know what to do with himself sometimes, and he's inactive, and he gets into his phases where he needs help, but he has to figure it out on his own too. So if even if you're there for him and he needs you, I feel like your efforts from the past and even now will be fine, and you'll be there. You'll do what you have to do. Okay, Adam. Yeah, I know Amanda. She just left here. You're welcome, Holly. I also see like you might be worried and concerned about him, and you might feel like sometimes you have some worry about how he's gonna turn out. But I feel like he's gonna get better. I think it'll get better as time goes on for him. I just feel like he needs to sort his whole life out. Like I feel like he knows what he has to do, and it's more than himself. It's like his finances, his risks, his chances. Like he knows that he has to be like a man who he knows he has to be a person that he has many ideas and he wants to make things happen, but he needs to like really use his experience through life to get over what he has to get over and be more active and be more determined. And I feel like he's gonna get there. But right now, he's feeling like anxiety and he's feeling like, you know, like he can't get enough sleep or he needs to like make the right changes and the right situations. Right. So so what I see is what you've done is a good thing, but you might have people in your ear telling you no, it's not. But I feel and you feel that it's a good thing, and I do see that it is. So you can still support him, but just like maybe this is like a wake up call for him. So maybe if the love is strong, if his love for you is strong, then it'll be proven over time, and then you'll get your answer whether or not it was worth it. And I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Yeah, Adam, Amanda's a good person. She was in here earlier. You always talk and chat and have fun in here. Yeah, exactly. And that's a good way to put it. You love them, you let them go. You know, let them do what they have to do. They'll come back if it's right, and I feel like he will eventually. But I feel like I feel like you also need this time too, Holly, so you can focus more on your career and your life and your job and make things better for you. So when you guys do come together in the future, it's more than worth it. You know. So I just gotta text my nephew real quick. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like this is a good time to do it. You're welcome, Holly. No problem, sweetheart. You be fine. Okay, cool. Just texting my nephew, making sure he closes up everything. I gotta remind him. If you guys want a message, just let me know. I'll give you messages. Adam, do you want a spirit message? anyone new to my room, I usually give them a message. Mm-mm. If nobody needs me, I'm gonna go. If you guys don't need me, but if you want a message, let me know. If not, I'm gonna head up. But I'll be here tomorrow night around the same time. I can still give you an oracle message, like a spirit message, if you want. They're free. I give a free message to everybody. That's cool. I appreciate that. But I give like a free message every day. I don't give free readings, but I give free messages. I've given my share of free things to people. All right. I'm going to give you a different spirit message because I believe I gave you a message yesterday. No, 2 days ago, I gave you a message. All right. I'm going to give you a message from this deck. It's called Postcards from Spirit. So let's see what your husband has to say. All right. This is your card. It's your postcard. And it says, love you always. See what it says on the bottom? Your husband loves you always. And this card says, over here, there's no mystery for us to unravel as we know intimately how connected we are. How the web of creation works is how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work because of the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimensions you live in. That being said, Can you feel the importance of these current energies that bring events together in a miraculous way? You can't understand with your mind, but you know in your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysteries and beautiful tapestry into glorious technicolor. Loving you so much always. So in English, this means that your husband knows that you're gone, he's gone, and he's a spirit, and you probably think sometimes that he's not going to be there, but he does. He's going to be there. It's impossible for you to understand where he is right now because you're not there. But he wants you to know in the current energy that you're together in the ways that only mysteries can solve, and trust that you don't have to know why, how, and where it all happened, but he's going to, he's watching you. He's watching you with his loving eyes. That sentence right there says it all. It's like how I tell everybody. Spirit watches you and hears you and sees you. You don't have to know how, when, and where, and how that shit happens. It just happens. It's true. They know. They know everything you're doing and everything, where you are, how you are, what you said, all of those things. So continue to talk to him and continue to, make communication with him. And you just got confirmation that he loves you no matter what, He loves you always. Said it right there twice. And that's just it. Now you can love him in spirit forever. See? So for 10 years, you had the best ever in his physical life. So before he went to spirit, he had the best time of his life, the best last 10 years of his life with you. That's how you got to look at it. And that's all you got to know. Is he's always there. You just got to keep talking to him. And one day when you're in spirit, you get to be with him again. And I know that's a fact. Because my uncle, he died 16 years ago. And my aunt was without him all those years. And then when she died last year in May, she died on Mother's Day last year. And she wasn't a mother. She never had kids. And when she passed away that Sunday on Mother's Day, I got a vision of her hugging her husband in spirit. They were finally reunited after 16 years of being separated because of death. So when she passed away, that same day I saw her and my uncle together in spirit. So don't believe that you're never going to see that person again. Don't believe that you can't talk to him while you're still living, because that's all not true. You can see, you can hear them, you can feel them, you can sense them. You just can't physically be with them, but you can in spirit. That's a fact. And I know that that's true because I see it. I know it. So that's what I tell people, even though the person's gone in a physical presence, they're never going to leave in a spiritual presence. If you want them to, they can, but they won't. And if you need their help, they'll be there for you. They'll never leave you, with nothing. But that's the thing. If he's with you all the time, he's with you at home, he's with you in your car, he can go wherever you want. You just got to invite him. If you want to invite him back home, or you want to say, hey, You can sleep with me tonight. You can be here with me. You can drive with me. You can be with me as much as you want. I know you're here. You can stay with me. You can be with me anytime. I don't want you to leave. You can be here anytime you want. Yeah. He knows. He knows you're there. He knows everything you're doing. But that's the thing. If you actually call him in and tell him you want him to be there all the time, then he will be. Because now that he's in spirit, he's gonna visit his parents, he's gonna visit, his family, his children or whatever, his pets. There's a lot to do in spirit. You get to visit your whole family again. You get to visit your friends that you lost. So it's a busy world out there. They get to visit each other, but at the same time, they can be with you. Yeah. So that's how it works. That's what I believe, and that's how I've seen it. So that's why I always encourage everyone to talk to spirit every day if you want to. You can talk to all of them. It's up to you. But I did a reading for someone a couple years ago, and I said to them, "Look, the person that you're talking about, they're outside because they don't want to come inside. But you have to invite them in. If you invite them in, they're gonna come in there. They're gonna come inside." So that's what she did. And then a couple days later, she told me that she felt his presence and things were moved around in the house. It was the weirdest thing ever. And I said, "See, that's what you got to do. You got to invite him in. Once you invite him in, that's it. Obviously, don't invite just anybody you don't want around there, but invite the people you love and you care about, and they'll come in and they'll be with you. They want somewhere to be. If not, they're just gonna wander around and see everybody else. That's how it works." So either way, you be fine. I know it's hard not being with somebody in a physical way anymore, but we can still be with them in a spiritual way. And that's the most powerful way, believe it or not. So I always recommend everybody to do that. I do it. I do it every day. It works for me. It can work for everyone. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, it's 11 o'clock at night here. I've been on here for like 2 hours and some, so I'm going to get out of here and I'll be back tomorrow. But keep your head up, sweetheart, and just keep looking at the pictures of your husband, and just keep making yourself happy talking to him, and that he knows you're talking back. He'll appear in your dreams. He'll appear, to you all the time. You'll get like signs, and you'll see how it all pans out. All righty. All right, take care. Good night.